Okay, this is the big debate in Leafs land right now. I can't wait to have it.
Is
So
it?
in the aftermath of this crap with the Flyers game, Travis Konechny being a Flyer and all that, sure, Torts loved it. The stuff with Matthews, Giordano Bunting turned into goons, and Matthews has that penitent smile on his face. Obviously, the one he had against Ben Sherratt in that playoff series, never forget. How'd it go? Sorry, Alex, I had to. Mike Rupp, former NHLer, had a lot of things to say, and the debate about Matthews fighting has come out a lot. Mitch Marner basically saying, we saw it. Do you want Matthews fighting? Mitch, I thought you didn't pay attention to what was said about the team, but whatever. That's just me. Sorry, Mitch. Okay, let's talk about this. People have been saying Joe Sakic didn't fight. Wayne Gretzky didn't fight. Don't think that's a fair comparison because Marty McSorley's one job was to punch people. And that was the 80s. Not very fair, guys. Where do you guys stand in the debate of Matthews sort of, let's not even say fighting. I don't think we should ever really see him often drop the mitts. I think that's very different. Malkin doesn't do it often, but when he does, it's Malkin. He's going to kill it. It's fun stuff. You love to see it. I'm not saying if Matthews should fight or not because we don't want him fighting.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a completely different debate. But should he be more in your face? Should he be a bit more of a Boston?
Yeah. Let's go just before I answer. How this has turned into a should Matthews be fighting conversation is beyond me. And it's like, did anyone watch the video? I watched the video that Mike Rupp put out. It had nothing to do with, he didn't say Matthews had to fight.
Did you see this video? I would love if Matthews kind of turned into this. I was watching the Stars-Oilers game, right? Did you see the clip with Jamie Benn and
Zach Hyman?
Zach Hyman?
Yes.
It reminded me of that clip of Hossa and Perry where Perry doesn't let go of the stick until Hossa gives up and then Perry drops it.
Yeah.
I would love if Matthews turned into that little shitster. Oh God, sorry.
Okay.
Oh gosh, I've only gone and done it. But I would love if Matthews had a bit more of that sort of, not the smirk that he has, but if he just turned into, because he's a big dude. I'm not trying to do the Tortorella turn a Mustang into a, I don't know, truck. I don't know.
A Patrick Laine into a power forward.
Exactly. But I would like if I personally wouldn't like because I don't want the Leafs to win. But I think there's room for Matthews to get a bit more edge to his game. It certainly helped Crosby.
You want the spice.
Turn that smirk into some action.
Just some.
That's what
smirk into spice.
Turn that smirk into spice. Yes. Let's go. That just might have to be the name of the episode.
People are like, what are they talking about? Do you have to listen to the episode to find out?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah. But I guess to actually answer your question, I didn't disagree with. See, when I first saw the headlines going around, I'm like, no, man, I disagree. Matthews shouldn't fight. And then I watched the video, and I'm like, no, he makes a very valid point. That it's like, yes, like I think if you want to, if you're going to be a leader on this team, go watch John Tavares the last two games.
Oh God, he's been good.
Like, talk about leading by action. I would argue that's what John Tavares has been doing the last two games. I'd like to see a little snarl, because if Auston Matthews is doing that, no one else on that roster has any excuse not to be the same way. It's hard to be, name a player. Let's say Pierre Engvall. That's a guy who's also much bigger and should be throwing his body around a lot more. If Auston Matthews is doing that, there's no reason Pierre Engvall shouldn't be. Right? So I think if we want the entire team to be snarly, what's the word we're going to use? Spicy. If we want the team to be spicy, I think it starts from the top down and goes down. And that's like, seeing Morgan Riley do that a few games ago against Winnipeg. I don't expect him to do that, but Mark Giordano literally Man, when I saw Mark Giordano do that, I was kind of upset. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, guys, 39-year-old Mark Giordano, like really? Or this is what we've come to? I was a little upset, and then I'm like, I was at a pool hall, and they had the game on the projector, and I'm like, dude, we gotta stop. I need to watch what just happened, because in the last 6 to 7 years of watching this core, I've never once seen a scrum like that. So I had to admire it a little bit.
Alex the billiard. I misspoke. I was gonna make a joke. Can't do it.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I don't know. I'd like to play devil advocate with Mike Rupp.
Okay.
In a way, because like the way I kind of see it is, yeah, skilled guys, but like, what do you kind of expect? Like the way, when he played, I'm looking back on his stats with things. Yep. And I remember Mike Rupp from the early New Jersey years. Like when he came into the league, do you expect a Patrick Elias, a Scott Gomez when he was good, a Jeff Friesen, not the Jeff Friesen, but like a Brian Giunta.
Gomez, ouch.
To like, when he was like a top line center, like, do you expect those guys to fight, or do you expect a Michael Bunting, a Mike Rupp to come?
Yeah, but I don't think it's about fighting. Like I think it's about being. As Adam put, it's about being a shit disturber. Like, like that. That's what this is all about. Like this. I think that we're so focused on the fighting part of it, where that's not what this is about. Like Alex Ovechkin is. I would not want to mess with that guy. How many times? There's guys. It's about being a guy. To me, you're not messing with him.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm going to pull it up right now. Like he's not a small human being. Like he's 6'3", 220 pounds.
That's a big dude.
Like I'm not messing with him. Right. I mean, obviously no. I would never mess with him regardless, but like, I want him to act like he shouldn't be messed with, not because of his skill, but because he'll push back. And I think that's something he did. I think he very much improved upon on last season. And it was a big concern, but to me, it was the one thing he was missing in his game for the first few years. And like, listen, everyone's doing it now. Crosby has 8 fights in his career. Like I'm not suggesting he fights, but again, I'm not messing with Sidney Crosby. Like, I mean,
I'm not Brandon Dubinsky.
I'm not messing with Connor McDavid because I might get an elbow to the face. But I'm not.
Never forget that no call.
Again, I'm not I might again. It's about building that rapport that you don't want to be messed with, and that doesn't necessarily have to be through fighting. But again, look the Jamie Benn, Zach Hyman stuff. If Auston Matthews pulled that, I wouldn't even be mad, right?
Sorry, you guys, did you see the Josh Anderson hit on Alex Pietrangelo last night?
Oh, that was brutal.
I did.
You know what? Player safety just said that Kachuk's getting a hearing. I would like to know why Josh Anderson didn't get one, but that was Alex Pietrangelo, right? Now everyone jumped in for him, but the first guy to go after Josh Anderson was Alex Pietrangelo.
Yeah.
I just think there's something inspiring. Alex, you touched on a little earlier. You see Matthews not being afraid to go into a bite. I meant to say bite. I don't know why I said bite, but I think there's something a little inspiring about when you see a guy who's not afraid to get down and dirty, and you're like, oh, that's my. He's not the captain, but that's my.
That's my guy.
That's my guy. That's my fella. That's my teammate. Yeah. Also, very Josh Anderson. How in the world he did not get or hasn't gotten disciplined yet is beyond me. That was such a dumb hit.
You know what the Leafs need? Corey Perry. I'm kidding.
Don't get out of here. Would you like a slightly used Christian Dvorak? He's not a fighter, but man, he's good in the net front presence.
I'm okay.
The first round pick for Arbor Xhekaj?
Oh, yeah. Man, you don't tell me they wouldn't love Arbor Xhekaj. But no, he's ours. Leave him alone. Costco, Wi-Fi.